Hey, what's up, y'all? I am D. Sean.
And I am Will, and this is the What He Said show.
Yep. And y'all, we're gonna talk about black businesses and how we need to support black businesses. You know, down in Atlanta, and I think in Georgia in general, I grew up in Georgia, so there's always been a lot of black businesses, as far as like restaurants and salons and barbershops and all kind of stuff. Well, not all kind of stuff, but really just those three, to be honest.
They're the biggest.
Right? They're the biggest. But if you know anything about the black dollar, they say that our dollar doesn't go around our neighborhood and doesn't circulate and bounce, I believe they said. Like the white dollar or the Jewish dollar.
Why do you think that the black dollar doesn't circulate in the black neighborhood or the black on
the black community, period.
For the black community.
Well, I think it's because we don't own anything,
Well, for the ones who do own things.
But we
don't support our own.
And we don't. I think it's both. We don't own and we don't support. I think we've just grown accustomed to, spending our money in other places.
True.
And we all like to do different things. I'm not saying every single thing. If it was possible, I would be black on everything. But at the same time,
not everything is black owned.
Not everything is black owned, and that would be really hard to do. To kind of.
I mean, it would be great if we found a lot of things that were black owned, and so we can support.
Right.
I myself personally want to consciously support more black owned businesses, but a lot of times people don't support black owned businesses because black owned businesses don't treat you right.
Okay, because you had a bad experience at
restaurants or maybe like a barber shop or something like that. You go to places where the wait is super long, they're inconsiderate of your time.
Right.
Or they're just plain nasty, or the prices are super high. But again, there are a lot of places that's not black owned. Their places are super high, but we still go to those places too.
And I feel like a lot of those places can have lower prices because they're corporations. So that's why Walmart can have lower prices because it's so big and there's so many Walmarts. They can lower their price.
So would you support a black store that's kind of like Walmart? If someone ever created that
and was black,
mm-hmm. And if the prices wasn't as high. It was like Target versus Walmart.
Except it was like Black Mart.
But yeah, Black Mart is Target price.
But Target isn't higher than me.
Target is higher than Walmart.
But it is, but it's not way more expensive than Walmart.
It's a couple of bucks more.
Is it? On everything?
And the quality of their things look better than Walmart.
Right. I think sometimes they're just, y'all know. I'm trying not to. I think sometimes it just depends on what you're buying.
True.
Because there are things you can find at Publix and Kroger that are actually cheaper.
And that's another thing, too.
Yeah.
Let's go from Publix versus Kroger. Publix seems to be more high-end than Kroger.
But it's not necessarily.
Right. Because sometimes, to me, Kroger has the best sales versus Publix. But everybody say Publix does.
Right. So it depends on the person. But if there was a black grocery store, do you think
I would go?
You would go,
of course. Like I want to. If the thing is about the knowledge of finding these places,
right? Exactly.
They're not advertised as big as other establishments.
But they don't have the money to.
Exactly, because we're not going to them.
Right.
But we hear about things from the black community word of mouth.
Right. Exactly.
And if nobody's talking about you because you're not promoting. We don't know. Like, how can I go to a black-owned grocery store if you're not promoting yourself?
Is there even a black-owned grocery store? I feel like there has to be, but I don't know where.
I believe there probably is one, but again, because we go to the bigger corporation grocery stores, that we don't support them.
And I think they've gotten used to doing that. We've been doing it for so long, like that's just
true. And guess what? Like you said, because they're putting out money, of course you spend money to make money. Right. They put out money in advertisements. So we can see they're giving us sales papers. They're giving us free foods on certain things like Kroger does. Kroger gives you digital coupons, and we always in a Publix sales paper, or even a Kroger sales paper. Even Walmart now, they having like a grocery store chain now. Alongside with Walmart. They're just having a Walmart grocer. So, places like that, when you get in places like that where we're advertising, okay, we know to go to you because guess what? You're advertising. I don't know where Black grocery store is because Black grocery store don't promote, or they don't have
But
the
do
money
you think it's our job to find our stores?
It is, and I do believe that we do have to do more research.
Right.
But again, we hear most things by word of mouth. When you come to a place, when I moved to Atlanta, we found out, just say, I'll say a barbershop, for instance. Right. You hear it from word of mouth. You say, hey.
And you know most black barbershops are.
Well, it's one on every corner here in Atlanta. So, but besides that, you talk to people like, who cuts your hair? You see someone say, hey, Deshaun, who cuts your hair? You say, such and such cuts my hair. So, and such and such is black owned, or of course, mostly all the barbershops and beauty shops are black owned here. But you go there and you like their service, then you tell somebody because you're that walking billboard now.
Right.
Because me at work, a lot of people always ask me who cuts my hair. I get that a lot. Like I promote my barber a lot. It's the shop on MLK, Demond the Barber, Style Seat, him up. Yeah, but that's because I heard about him. He was cutting my roommate's hair, and I like the way he cut my roommate hair, and I wouldn't let him cut my hair, and I've been stuck ever since. And he's a black-owned person, so I try to support as much as I possibly can. Now there are a lot of restaurants I'm just recently finding out about. I want to go and support because, like you said, we need to bring it back to our community. We're going to have our own business. I want somebody to support me. I want us to support ourselves.
I want to take it like further. Let's have a black-owned car
dealership.
No, a car. Like a
car
that's black owned. I'm not going to be making this.
Inventing
a black microwave maker. Black refrigerators. Black, I feel like there should be a black clothing line now.
But, we do have black clothing lines.
But they're not really black. They're like...
Some people... Now, there are black clothing lines out here. I follow a couple. I can't think of their names offhand right now, but there are a lot of black clothing lines out here and black designers out. Of course, we know that. But again, let's not take the credit for, like, say, the microwave or the refrigerators, things that black people invented.
I know. That's what sucks even more. We invented everything, and we're not making any kind of money off of it.
That's what's funny. That's what's so crazy. Like, we invented so many things. I mean, so many things I'm learning every single day. Right. Even a cell phone.
Right.
A black man.
Cell phone.
At least a black cell phone.
The internet.
True. So. I mean, even this computer that we're talking on, right. Even the cameras and stuff like that. So, I mean, once we find them, they will come. Once you build them, they will come, I guess. So, if you build it, we'll come. I mean, I will come. But you have to treat me right. Your customer service got to be on point. I'm not going to anybody's establishment. Make me feel good about spending my money. That's how you make money. You have to make a person feel good about spending their money. Because if you don't, nobody's going to go back and then I'm going to bash your place. Well, I'll say this. It's a Subway down the street from my house, which is a black guy owns it. It's franchised. And I've had the worst experience there twice. Not once, but twice. And it makes me not want to go back to that Subway again. And not only that, it's in my neighborhood, which I live in a predominantly black neighborhood. It's in my neighborhood. I don't want to support it, but every time I go there, the service sucks.
Right. So I think businesses definitely have to, step it up.
Yeah, you have to.
Accountable for your establishment.
You have to. Like, I'm not going anywhere and spend my money and I'm treated like crap. I'm not doing it. And then again, if I don't feel good going there, I want to tell you, hey, Deshaun, you say, hey, where's the Subway in your neighborhood? I say, yeah. But don't go to that one because they don't blah, 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 blah. Exactly. They don't treat you right. Their customer service sucks. And they're always out of everything. So,
Oh, I hate that.
That's what I'm saying. But every single time I go there, they're always out of something.
Like, what's going on?
Like, who is doing your inventory? Like, I don't understand. Like, and you have your mouth set for a certain thing. Just it's something simple as a turkey sandwich.
Right.
Oh, we don't have turkey. What you mean you don't have a turkey sandwich? And turkey
How the fuck you don't have turkey and you're a
sandwich shop. I don't understand it. And it's not... the times I went, it wasn't even late.
Not at 10 o'clock at night, y'all.
It was not at night. They were at afternoon times, early evening. I don't understand how you out of food that fast.
Right.
You ain't making that much money because it's always empty in here. Every time I go...
Maybe they're about to close.
No, they don't close. They close late.
No, maybe they're about to shut down.
No, they making money because they're still there, but it's like little small things like that make you not want to support. That's I see why a lot of people don't support black business because the way you get treated at black business, at some black businesses, not all, but some.
Not all.
But again, we want to bring the unity back. I want to feel appreciated though. I do want to feel appreciated.
And I think for me, the bigger picture is investing in your neighborhood and in your
bringing it back to your community
and in your people because these other nationalities, they have generational wealth. They have
exactly
money that can be passed down
from generation to generation.
Exactly, and we need to stop having the next generation that comes afterwards get nothing. Like they inherit nothing.
Right. Stop leaving.
Besides like a house.
We leave where you may get a house from your family or a car, but like you said,
a China set,
dining
table,
right? The whole China cabinet.
Right.
But stuff like that. But it's sad that, like you said, that they get an inheritance
right.
versus when some black, not all, we get bills.
Right.
We get your leftover bills. We get your debt. I don't want to leave my future children or whoever debt. I want to leave them an inheritance.
Right.
Trust
funds.
Right. Trust funds. I'm sure there are black people who have trust funds.
Oh, of course.
But, we don't want to have to wait till somebody died to get their insurance policy forever to have money.
Right, exactly.
And that's sad.
And when you have black businesses, those businesses, I think, will invest in the community.
Right, but if you, like you said, if you think about, I'll use Indian people, for example. A lot of them are doctors, so they teach their kids, you're going to be a doctor. Right. I'm like the whole family can be full of doctors, or the whole family can be full of mechanics, or the whole family can be full of carpenters, or anything a whole family full of doctors. It just things are, like you said, they're passed down generationally.
Right, exactly.
Everybody in this house is going to be this. Now, you can go off and be your own thing or whatever that you choose to do, but they raise up, like you said, if they had a mechanic's business, they teach their son or daughter the family business.
Yeah. You can at least know.
And I think that's what us African-American people need to do. We need to start, once we get a business, keep the business in the family.
There are a lot of black mechanics, too.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that.
Well, it's a lot. Atlanta's a black city, so it's predominantly black, so it's a lot of black stuff. But it's not always like that everywhere you go.
And I want to find those people who are doing, like, I don't know, just random black-owned stuff, like black-owned Tupperware, black-owned towels. There's a black-owned hotel.
Really?
I don't know if it's up yet, but I follow him on Instagram. I'll give y'all more information about that later.
Okay, we're going to find out.
But yeah, and also they're like... I think they're getting a website together called Spin Within. Maybe I can pull it up real quick. And it's like a black Amazon. So,
okay.
So yeah, we should support each other.
Yeah, we have to bring the unity back because it's a lot of things going on. We support a lot of places who don't agree with who we are.
Right.
Who don't like us because of our skin color. But we spend our money at these establishments all the time and don't even know it. Right. So, who don't even know it, Walmart included.
Exactly.
And if we know we love Walmart, I ain't gonna lie, I love Walmart, but I ain't gonna lie, it's close, it's convenient for me.
I'm not gonna say I never go to Walmart, but I don't know.
I'm just saying. I mean, if there are other alternatives that you can go to, I will support them. Because I want somebody to support me. Right. I want you guys to support us by subscribing to our channel, and viewing and rating and subscribing to us. So we want the support as well as giving support. Right. If there are other people that's out here who are making YouTube videos or any kind of video or even any other radio shows, let us know.
Right, and we want to feature black businesses too.
We want to feature black businesses. So anybody who have a black business,
this video, make sure you hit us up and email us. Or
we would definitely promote.
Comment or we'll send us a link to your stuff or
exactly. We'll come and check you
out. You can
call
me. Yeah, if you in Atlanta, we can meet up.
So, right.
Or you can mail us some stuff.
We're always wanting to test out a product.
Always ready to try some new shit.
I am. I'm very adventurous when it comes down to new things. Mm-hmm. You can't say you don't like it until you try it.
Right. So
yeah,
support your black business.
So circulate the black money back in the black community.
So
put it back in the community so we can build our communities up.
Y'all wonder how Jews got so much money? Because they support each other.
Exactly.
When Mexicans come over here, they support each other. When all them Asian communities come over here, they support each other.
And they come and take over your neighborhood.
Right.
And that's why
why it can't be a black convenience store.
Right. Why our neighborhoods run down? Because we don't support each other.
They run down and they ran by other people.
Right. We go and we get our good little piece of money. When we finally get these new money, people get some money, we go and hit it to the suburbs instead of staying in our neighborhood.
Right.
And building our community up. That's why it's so
why it's not a little black town. It should be
that's still racist.
It's a little Chinatown. It should be called something different, but
it should be any kind of town. But
Chinatown,
Greek
and there's
town.
nothing wrong with diversity. I love diversity.
I don't have a problem.
I respect
how the world
next
is.
race.
Exactly, me too.
But at the same time, I think we really need to work on some things at home.
We need to bring unity back,
right? In all kind of ways.
We need to bring the unity back in every way,
right?
Every way possible, y'all. So. That's the thing on black on y'all. Like, let's just try to make a more self conscious decision to go and research and find some black-owned businesses to go and support. You know, and if they don't treat you right, you don't have to support them. I'm not saying, oh, just go there because they're black. No, because if they don't treat you right, don't go back. I'm not going back. Subway down the street, I'm not going back.
Subway down the street.
And I try not to. You know, it's a shame. Like, you know, I'm not going to support you if you're not doing right. Now, but I will go. But if the experience is bad, I'm sorry.
Yeah. There's a lot of black lounges and clubs here. There's a lot of black shit.
Yeah.
We can go on all day.
So.
But, yeah, black businesses.
Yeah, y'all.
The What He Said show.